friends. After the introduction of the president of the IFCC, who illustrated very well the organization of this big event, I decided to present some opening and welcome regards in a non-conventional way. I like to present the commitment of the European Federation of Laboratory Medicine, which is the main reason to organize this type of events every 2 years. So, after the strategic conference organized in Padua on September last year, we have clarified the strategic view and project of the European Federation. And first of all, we would like to assure much greater visibility to the profession. So, EFLM is committed to moving from a faceless to a valued profession, much more visible not only to the clinician, but even to the users and to the citizen. And therefore, I'd like to thank all the people working in the functional units, the Division of Science, the Division of Education, Profession, Committee or Register, and some else. Second, the second commitment is about the quality of the services. EFLM is committed to shift from the so-called volume-based to value-based laboratory settings, looking not at the volumes of tests produced, but to the quality of the information produced in our laboratories. Third, we have to go behind the numbers. EFLM is committed to promoting the shift away from a commodity mindset. We have to move from subjective to objective interpretation of laboratory data through the adoption of personalized reference intervals, decision limits, and reference change value to promote personalized medicine. EFLM is committed to promote preventive strategy, the shift from the so-called sick care to well care by implementing biomarkers that may identify risk factors and may allow true preventive strategy to maintain our awareness and eventually to identify how we can prevent the starting of the disease. EFLM is committed to promoting integrated diagnostics, merging not only all laboratory medicine subspecialties, but also pathology and imaging, to give to the clinician a full picture of diagnostic information. EFLM is committed to promote multidisciplinary approach. Multidisciplinary teams in a way that we have to counteract the fragmentation of current healthcare system and particularly medical care system initiatives. EFLM is committed to integrate centralized with decentralized. Sometimes we are speaking about point-of-care laboratory testing. And this is much more evident after the COVID pandemic. EFLM is committed to promoting advances in information technology system, new types of information technology system, and in the adoption of the artificial intelligence tool, guided by the human and non-artificial intelligence. EFLM is committed to promote sustainability of laboratory medicine practices and ensuring preparedness for future and not current emergency and resilience in healthcare system. And following what said the president of the EU committee, EFLM is committed to promoting cooperation with Biomed Alliance, Meditech Europe, and all other regulatory bodies to improve the IVDR regulation. But in addition, EFLM is committed to focusing on improving education training of laboratory professionals, because we have to sustain the education training of young colleagues and to promote a better education in laboratory medicine. And last but not least, EFLM is committed to highlight the growing importance of ethics in laboratory medicine as well as medicine. So let me say, I wish warmly welcome you to Brussels, all of you to Brussels, and thank you all the stakeholders involved in the shared mission to improve the quality of laboratory medicine, all officers, national society for their voluntary dedication, IVD company for their unconditional support, and for supporting secretaries of the EFLM and even IFCC offices and the organizer and the event. So, I'm sure that you understand that your commitment makes a difference today and for the future, and the EFLM needs your help. Thank you so much.